there, welcome to another video. I am going to do a quick instruction on doing these rag circle quilts. They are so fun to make, and I now have them in the 12.5-inch circle. Already fringed, no clipping necessary, and this is a really complicated looking quilt, but it couldn't be easier and go together quicker. So what you do is you take your 12.5-inch square, and then I cut some Warm and Natural batting. I pick up all the fuzz around here, but Warm and Natural batting. I kind of eyeballed it, but what I'm going to suggest is between 6.5 and 8.5, depending on if you want to take a 1/4 inch or 1/2 inch seam when you're sewing it together, because you don't want to see your batting. I kind of settled into the 6.5 because it doesn't need to be real fluffy the way I'm doing it. So I like a 6.5. Then you take a layer cake or a 10-inch square. I love layer cakes because you get lots of different motifs and varieties in each pack, but any 10-inch square would be fine. I just happen to love layer cakes. So the 12.5-inch circles take 10-inch layer cakes, and the 6.5-inch circle you can use the charm packs because they finish at 5-inch block. Okay, so I also like to use a basting spray. This is a really old quilt basting spray that I pulled out. Just a little bit left, or I use my temporary adhesive for my embroidery. I just happen to be all out of that. So I spray a little bit of the spray on my circle. Just kind of eyeball your quilt batting in the middle, and then take your 10-inch square and lay that over top. And what you're looking for is that your little corner pieces of your 10-inch square, it's completely even, kind of lined up. Okay? Then you take it and you put them the denim side out, or inside, your right side of your fabric out, and you match up your corners and pin. Match up your corners to your fabric, not, this should ultimately all line up, but to your fabric and pin, and then run a 1/2 inch seam down between 1/4 and 1/2. I just use the edge of my presser guide. As long as they're all the same, it doesn't really matter. Then press your seam open, and that's what you get. Then the next block will go on the end, and you create your rows like this. So if you want a 5x7 nice throw, it's a large throw size. 5x7, it's going to finish about 50 by 70, roughly 50 by 70. You just keep going until you get to 5. And then you take your stitch in the video, just like the 6.5-inch square, and you stitch down each of your fringes. You can do this all at the end, but I find it's so much easier to do as I go. So I'm going to keep working on my quilt, and oh, I know, my favorite thing about this block is that you can add other pieces to make it dimensional because you have such a large working area. I've been working on these fun hand-dyed and painted applique pieces I thought would be super cute in a coffee quilt. So I'm going to be using mine, I think, in this quilt. I'm not 100% sure yet. Or you have a great big 10-inch base. It's for your embroidery, like any of your fun embroidery designs. This is a great project to use some of those. So if you have any questions, just message me, and I look forward to doing another video for you guys. Have a great day.